I've done the research so you don't have to. We are talking about the supplement cabinet, that place in your kitchen or bathroom filled with bottles and promises. As we enter our golden years, that cabinet can feel like a guessing game. Are these pills actually helping me? Could they be hurting me? The truth is, the advice you followed at 40 is no longer correct at 60 or 70. Your body's nutritional machinery undergoes a profound, silent change. Today, we are going to simplify it. We are breaking down the science to give you a clear, actionable guide. The 5 vitamins and minerals you absolutely must supplement after 60 and the 3 common ones. You should stop immediately, unless specifically told otherwise by your doctor. This is about supplementing smartly, safely, and scientifically. Part 1. The silent nutritional breakdown. Why you need a new strategy. To understand why we need to supplement, we must first understand a concept similar to the anabolic resistance we discussed with protein. We call it nutrient absorption inefficiency. As we age, 2 things happen that drastically affect how we process nutrients. First, we produce less stomach acid. Stomach acid is not just for digestion. It is the crucial first step for freeing certain vitamins, like vitamin B12, from the foods we eat so they can be absorbed later. Think of stomach acid as the locksmith that opens the nutritional safes in your food. As we age, that locksmith gets lazy and the safes stay locked. Second, the intestinal lining, which is responsible for the final absorption, becomes less efficient. It is like the sponge that used to soak up every drop of water is now old, brittle, and lets most of the water run past. Because of this inefficiency, the standard advice of just eat a balanced diet is often not enough for seniors. We must supplement strategically. This is why the traditional advice often fails in the golden years. We need precision, not just volume. The 5 must-have supplements. These 5 nutrients are non-negotiable for maintaining bone strength, nerve health, and energy after the age of 60. 1. Vitamin D, the master key to your bones. If you are over 60 and not supplementing vitamin D, you are neglecting the single most important defense against falls and fractures. The National Institutes of Health considers vitamin D deficiency a massive public health concern, especially for older adults. The analogy, the key and lock system. Think of calcium as the building blocks for your bones, the bricks. Vitamin D is the master key. Without the key, the door to your bones stays locked, and your body cannot effectively absorb the calcium you consume. It just passes through. Furthermore, your body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases by up to 75% as you age. The action. Supplementation is mandatory. The NIH recommendation for adults over 70 is 800 IU daily, but many functional medicine experts recommend between 2,000 and 5,000 IU daily, especially during winter months, as many seniors fall far below optimal levels. Consult your doctor for a blood test to determine your exact needs. 2. Vitamin B12, the cellular mailman. Vitamin B12 is essential for 2 things: DNA synthesis and the health of your nerve sheaths. A B12 deficiency can mimic symptoms of dementia, including memory loss, disorientation, and extreme fatigue. The problem: B12 is the perfect example of nutrient absorption inefficiency. It is tightly bound to protein in food, and as we discussed, without enough stomach acid, the locksmith cannot release the B12. Even if you eat enough B12-rich food, your stomach cannot process it. This is why deficiency rates are so high in seniors. The analogy, the fragile mailman. Think of B12 as the mailman delivering vital blueprints to every cell. If the mailman is missing, your cells cannot repair themselves, leading to nerve damage and cognitive issues. The action. Seniors often benefit more from a sublingual, under-the-tongue B12 supplement, or an injected form, because it bypasses the need for stomach acid and is absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Standard dose is often around 2.4 micrograms daily, but higher doses are often used therapeutically. 3. Calcium, the bone building block, but with a catch. Calcium is necessary, but it is the most misunderstood supplement. Many older adults take large doses of calcium without vitamin D or vitamin K2. The catch, remember the key and lock analogy. Without vitamin D, calcium is just floating around your bloodstream. Worse, without vitamin K2, the traffic cop that directs calcium to your bones, that floating calcium can start to deposit in soft tissues, like the walls of your arteries. This is called arterial calcification, and it is a major risk factor for heart disease. You are essentially turning a good nutrient into a liability. The action. Focus on getting calcium primarily from food sources like dairy, leafy greens, and fortified juices. If you supplement, never take it alone. Always ensure your supplement regimen includes adequate vitamin D and, ideally, vitamin K2 to safely direct the calcium to your bones. The standard dose is about 1,000 to 1 to 200 mg daily from all sources. 4. Magnesium. The body's quiet. Workhorse, magnesium is involved in over 300 different enzyme reactions in the body, ranging from muscle function to nerve signaling to sleep regulation. Yet, the vast majority of Americans are deficient. The analogy, the electrical grid manager. Magnesium manages the delicate electrical balance within your cells. If your magnesium is low, your muscles cramp, your sleep suffers, and your blood pressure can rise. It is the quiet infrastructure manager that everything relies on. The action. Stress, certain medications, and poor diet deplete magnesium stores rapidly. Supplementation is highly recommended. Look for forms like magnesium glycinate for sleep and relaxation, or magnesium citrate for digestive support. A common dosage is between 200 and 400 mg daily. 5. Omega-3 fatty acids, fish oil. The anti-inflammation shield. While not technically a vitamin, omega-3s are essential fatty acids that cannot be produced by the body. They are fundamental to brain and heart health. The role: omega-3s, specifically EPA and DHA, are the ultimate anti-inflammatory soldiers. They calm the smoldering fire of chronic inflammation in the body, which is the root cause of heart disease, cognitive decline, and arthritis. The action. Because the average American diet is overloaded with inflammatory omega-6s, supplementing with high-quality fish oil is critical. Look for a supplement that provides at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. This is a non-negotiable investment in your heart and brain. Part 2. The 3 toxic supplements to avoid. Just as some vitamins are essential, others can be toxic. This is not just about waste, this is about harm. Because your body's ability to clear and store compounds changes, certain vitamins can build up to dangerous levels. 1. High-dose vitamin A. The storage tank overflow. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like B or C, which your body flushes out in urine if there is an excess, fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, are stored in your liver and fat cells. The analogy, the water storage tank. Imagine a large storage tank in your attic. You can fill it up easily. With vitamin A, you can keep pouring it in, and your body keeps storing it. But if the tap keeps running and the tank overflows, the flood causes severe damage. The danger: chronic high intake of vitamin A can lead to toxicity, causing severe side effects including bone pain, brittle nails, liver damage, and even confusion. The action: never supplement high doses of vitamin A unless prescribed to treat a known deficiency. Instead, let your body naturally convert beta-carotene, found in carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens, into vitamin A as needed. 2. Iron, unless tested deficient. The rust builder. Iron is a vital nutrient for making hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. However, iron supplementation is a serious danger for seniors who are not anemic. The danger: excess iron can build up in the body over time, contributing to oxidative stress, that biological rust we discussed. This excess iron can damage organs, particularly the heart and liver. Unlike women of reproductive age, older men and postmenopausal women typically do not need extra iron. The action: never take an iron supplement as a general health measure. Only take iron if a blood test, ferritin and hemoglobin, has confirmed that you are clinically deficient and your doctor has prescribed it. 3. Folic acid, isolated, the masking agent. Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate, vitamin B9. It is often included in multivitamins. The danger: taking high doses of folic acid can mask a serious vitamin B12 deficiency. Remember, B12 deficiency causes nerve damage and cognitive issues. If folic acid is abundant, it can temporarily correct the anemia caused by B12 deficiency, but it does nothing to fix the underlying nerve damage. You feel better, but the serious cognitive decline continues undetected. The action: if you supplement, look for activated forms like methylfolate instead of standard folic acid. And most importantly, always ensure your B12 intake is sufficient. Conclusion: a smarter approach to the golden years. Your health in your 60s and beyond is not about taking more pills. It is about taking the right pills at the right time. By focusing on the 5 must-have nutrients, vitamin D, B12, magnesium, calcium with K2, and omega-3s, you are strategically compensating for your body's age-related inefficiencies. You are actively building stronger bones, protecting your nervous system, and managing inflammation. And by avoiding the toxic 3, high-dose vitamin A, unprescribed iron, and isolated folic acid, you are practicing the safest form of preventative health. Take this knowledge, share it with your family, and use it to reclaim control over your vitality and independence. This is your roadmap to supplementing with confidence and safety. Please remember to subscribe to MealMind TV for more intelligent, science-backed solutions that empower you. Thank you for watching.